Sitting on a comfortable, stable chair, preferably without arms on the sides. Bring the feet hip-width apart on the floor. Have the knees the same height as the hips. So if the knees are a little lower than the hips, you might like to place a blanket or a towel under your feet so there's no pressure under the thighs. Elongate through the spine all the way up towards the crown of the head. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Place the hands in the lap or on the thighs with the palms turned up. And then gently allow the eyelids to rest over the eyes. Soften the tongue in the lower palate of the mouth. And bring your mindful awareness into your body. Noticing how your body's feeling in this moment. And then bringing your mindful awareness into your breath. And noticing your breath. The nature of your breath. And one of the wonderful gifts that yoga offers us is the ability to practice mindful awareness. And as we practice it on our mat, we can then take it out into our daily lives. And then when you're ready, gently open the eyes and bring your body forward on the chair. Bring the right leg out in front, being on the very middle of the back of the right heel. And rotate the right foot a few times one way, a few times the other. And then bend the ankle, flex the foot away, flex it, toes away. One more, flex, point away. And then bend the knee and bring the foot onto the floor. Bring the hands to the back of the right thigh. Use your tummy muscles and lift your right foot off the floor and rotate the lower leg a few times one way and a few times the other. And then swing the leg forward and back a few times. And then bring the foot down. Bring the left hand onto the left thigh. Lift the right heel, and if it's comfortable for you, use your tummy muscles and lift the right foot off the floor, bringing the right hand around the right knee, and make big circles with that right knee a few times one way and a few times the other. Even breathing. And then bring the hands to the back of the thigh and inhale, bring the leg out straight as best as you can. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it up towards the chest. Bring the hands around the knee and press the thigh towards the chest, pressing the breath out. Hands to the back of the thigh, inhale, stretch the leg out. Keep the chest lifted, the shoulders down. Exhale, press. Inhale, stretch out. Try to stay on the very tip of the sit bones. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, bring the foot down. Bring the left leg out now, being on the back of the heel, and rotate the ankle a few times one way, the other. And bend the ankle, flex the foot, and point, flex, point, flex, point. Bend the knee and bring the foot to the floor. Bring the hands to the back of the left thigh. Use your tummy muscles again. Lift the foot off the floor and swing the leg forward and back. And then circles both directions. Even rhythmic breathing. Bring the foot down. Pause for a moment, just noticing how you feel. And then bring the hands to the back of the left thigh again and lift the foot, tummy muscles engaged, and just stretch out the leg, inhaling, bending the knee, bringing the knee up towards the chest, give it a hug, exhaling. Inhaling, shoulders stay down, chest lifted, exhaling. One more. Inhaling, exhaling, squeeze. And then bring the foot down. Bring the arms out in front of the shoulders. Have the palms facing forward. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. Take a breath in here and press out through the heels of the hands. As you exhale, bend the wrists and turn the palms to face you with the fingers pointing down, pressing out through the outer wrists. Inhale, press away, palms face forward. Exhale, palms face towards you. One more. And then with your inhalation, press the palms away and then fold the thumbs into the palms of the hands and curl the fingers around the thumbs and rotate the wrists a few times one way and a few times the other. Turn the palms up, take a breath in, spread out through the fingertips. Exhale, fingertips to shoulders. And then bring the elbows out wide in line with the shoulders to the side and slowly start to make big circles with the elbows, bringing the elbows in towards each other as you breathe out. And then bring the arms up and back, inhaling. Exhaling. And inhaling. So we do 3 big circles with the elbows going one way and then we go the other way. Giving the shoulders a nice big stretch, really working into the upper back. And then bring the arms down. Have the chin parallel to the floor and then mindfully turn your head to the right. So if you have neck issues, be aware of that and don't do anything that doesn't feel appropriate for you. And then bring the head back to centre and to the left. Back to centre. Lift the chest, gently bring the chin down towards the chest. Bring the head up and tilt the head back a little. And then back to centre. Make some circles with the shoulders. Few one way, few the other. And then bring the left hand to the outside of the right thigh, or you might like to hold onto the chair if you can reach it with your hand. And bring the right hand to the outside of the right hip and inhale, press the sit bones evenly down into your chair and exhale, tilt to the left and slide the right hand up the side of the body towards the armpit without tipping off your chair. And then inhale to come up and then cross the right arm over the left, bringing the right hand to the left thigh or the chair, left hand to the hip, inhale, lift up, exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale up, crossing over again, exhale. We do one more on either side, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, feeling that lovely stretch through the side of the body from the hip to the armpit. And inhaling up and exhaling, placing the palms of the hands down onto the thighs. We're going to come into a forward fold now. So if you have blood pressure issues, you might like to keep your head higher than your heart, resting your shoulders on the thighs. Otherwise, we're going to bring our legs out nice and wide and take a breath in, lifting up, hinging from the hips, tilting the pelvis forward, and exhale, fold forward. And let the shoulders and the arms and the head be floppy if you feel comfortable to do that. On the inhalation, bring the hands to the knees and slowly coming up, bringing the head up last. And then bring the feet hip width apart. We're going to come into a variation of cat-cows on the chair. So we take a breath in and with the exhalation rock to the back of the sit bones, draw the navel back, chin to chest, stretch the arms out in front, spread the fingers out wide. And then rocking to the front of the sit bones, tilting the pelvis forward, sliding the hands back to the outer hips, draw the elbow tips back and look up. Exhale, rounding the back, pressing the breath out. Inhale into a gentle back bend. Exhale, rounding, creating a nice opening through the back of the spine. Inhaling into our back bend, creating a nice opening through the front of the spine. And then exhaling back to center, bringing your spine into a neutral position. Bring the left hand to the outside of the right thigh, bring the right hand to the chair behind. Press the sit bones evenly down into the chair, lift the spine, inhaling, exhaling, rotating to the right. Couple of breaths here. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale back to center. Now to the left side, bring the right hand to the left thigh, bring the left hand to the chair behind. Inhale, lift, exhale, rotating. Shoulders level away from the ears. Chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift, exhale, coming back to center. So we're now going to come to stand, and I'm going to bring my chair to the front of the mat. And we be in Tadasana with the hands on the chair. On the next inhalation, step the left foot back and bring the foot to about a 45-degree angle. And with the exhalation, mindfully bend the right knee and bring the knee directly over the right ankle. Shoulders down, chest lifting. Roll the outside blade of the left foot down towards the mat and lifting up through that left instep. The left leg is strong. Gently draw the right sitting bone back so we bring the hips nice and square to the front of the mat. If it's comfortable for you, bring one hand either to the hip or the heart and then the other. But if you need the chair for your balance, please keep it there. Good. On the out breath, bring the hands back to the chair. Step the right foot back beside the left and come into a forward fold. Having the outside blades of the feet parallel to the yoga mat. Having the heels under the hips. Ears in line with the arms. Drawing those hips back and extending the crown of the head towards the space between the hands. On the inhalation, bring yourself up and walk halfway towards the chair. And being in a plank, so a straight line with the body, take another breath in, and on the out breath, bend the elbows back and bring the hips towards the chair. Inhale, press the hips back, bring them over the heels. Exhale, step closer to the chair, bring the body upright, feet together. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bend the knees and twist to the right, wrapping the right hand around the back of the left waist. Shoulders down. Couple of breaths here. Again, we try to keep an evenness of weight through the feet, bringing the weight a little bit more actually into the heels than the balls of the feet, so there's no pressure on the knees. Thighs are together. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, hand to the chair. So we go to the left side now, so we step the right foot back on the inhale, bringing it to a 45-degree angle. Exhale, bend the left knee. Shoulders down, chest lifted. Adjusting the hips and the shoulders so they face the front of the mat. And either keeping the hands on the chair or one hand to the hip or the heart, or both. Whatever feels comfortable for you. The breath is smooth and even. The back leg is strong. Exhale, hands to chair, step the left foot back beside the right. Forward fold. Aiming to have a horizontal spine. If this is too strong for your hamstrings and for your back, you can bend the knees. Inhale, coming up, step halfway towards the chair. And this time, if you like, you can bring your body into a little back bend, if that's comfortable for you. With the exhalation, bend the elbows, bring the hips forward and lift the chest. Then look up. Exhale, bring the hips back over the heels. Inhale, walking closer to the chair, feet together, lifting up. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hips back a little so there's a little bit more weight into the heels. Take another breath in, exhale, rotating to the left, wrapping the left hand around the right waist. Attempting to keep the knees and the hips facing straight ahead, so the twist again comes from the solar plexus center. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, hands to the chair. So we're now going to do it a little dynamically, each movement per breath. Inhale, step the left foot back at a 45-degree angle. Exhale, bend the right knee into our lunge. Inhale, bring yourself up, press the hands down into the chair. Exhale, step the right foot back beside the left, forward fold. Inhale, coming up, step halfway towards the chair. Bring the hips forward, either into plank or back bend. Exhale, hips over the heels. Inhale, stepping closer to the chair, bring the body upright. Exhale, bend the knees, twisting to the right, wrapping the right hand around the left waist. Inhale to come back up. And exhale, hand to chair. Inhale, step the right foot back at a 45-degree angle. Exhale, bend the left knee. Hips and shoulders face the front. Inhale, bring yourself up, pressing down into the chair. Exhale, step the left foot back beside the right, forward fold. Inhale, come up, step halfway towards the mat. Bring the hips towards the chair into either your plank or back bend. Exhale, hips over the heels. Inhale, stepping closer to the chair, bring the body upright. Exhale, bend the knees, twisting to the left, wrapping the left hand around the right waist. Inhale to come back up, and exhale, hand to chair. I'm going to bring the chair now to the middle of the mat and stand to the left of the chair and bring the right hand onto the chair and the left hand to the left hip. Be strong in the right leg and create an evenness of weight through the right foot. And when you're ready, lift the left heel, and if it's comfortable for you, place the left foot on the right foot, and if you wish, to the calf, with the left knee pointing out to the left. You might like to bring one hand to the heart and then the other, creating an evenness of weight through the foot you're standing on, and a nice, even, smooth breath. And release. And coming to the other side of the chair now, having the left hand onto the chair, right hand to the right hip, and bring the right foot onto the left, if you like, to the calf. One hand, then the other, to the heart. And finding a focus in front of you and thinking about nothing else but what you're doing in this moment. And release. Sitting on the chair now, bringing the legs out wide with the toes turned out, bringing the back of the hands to the inside of the thighs, rolling the shoulders down and back and softening the sacrum down towards the flesh of the buttocks. On the inhalation, gently press the knees out without force, lengthening through the inner thighs, opening up through the hips. And on the out breath, soften, keeping the knees out. 2 more. Inhaling, opening, chest stays lifted, sacrum softening down, exhaling. Inhaling, opening, and exhaling. Now bring the right hand to the right hip and inhale, lift, exhale, turning to the right. Inhale, pressing the sit bones evenly down into the chair, and exhale, tilting to the left. And you might like to either bring the left elbow to the left thigh or slide the back of the hand down the inside of the left leg. If it's comfortable for your right shoulder, raise the arm on the inhalation. And exhale, bring the arm over the ear. That right sit bone, right foot planted firmly down into their support. Come up on the inhale and bring the back of the right hand to the inside of the right thigh on the exhale. Keeping those knees nice and wide. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Inhale, lift, exhale, turning to the left. Inhale, sitting bones firmly planted down into the chair. Exhale, sliding down the inside of the leg, either elbow to thigh or hand to the back to the inside of the thigh. And then again, if you wish, raise the left arm, inhaling, and bring the arm over the ear, exhaling. Keeping the body nice and open. Coming up with the in-breath and lowering the arm with the out-breath. Heel, toe, the feet together. And now we're going to come into a twist. So if it's comfortable for you to cross your legs, do so. Otherwise, keep the legs together. We're going to cross the right leg over the left and bring the left hand to the right knee and bring the right hand to the chair behind. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, rotating to the right. And then lifting the spine on the in-breath and back to centre on the out-breath. Change the cross. Inhaling, lifting, exhaling, twisting. Shoulders are level away from the ears. chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to centre. We're now going to prepare for Shavasana. So you can stay on your chair and make sure that you're nice and comfortable. If you find coming down to the floor or coming back up is challenging for you. Otherwise, you might like to lie down on your back on your mat in Shavasana. Have the feet hip-width apart. Have the hands in the lap or beside the body if you're lying on the floor with the palms turned up. Shoulders down away from the ears. And closing the eyes. And bringing your mindful awareness again into your body. Noticing how it's feeling now after your practice. And then bringing your focus down into your feet and relaxing the soles of the feet, the toes, the tops of the feet, the ankles, calves, shins, kneecaps, back of the knees, front of the thighs, back of the thighs, inner and outer thighs. Both legs completely relaxed and letting go. Relax your hips, buttocks, your back, belly, chest, and shoulders, the arms, letting go, wrists are loose, the palms of the hands and all the fingers relaxed. Relax the neck, the throat, the face, the tongue. Relax all the muscles within and around the eyes. The whole body completely relaxed and surrendering into Shavasana. You slowly bring some life into your fingers, your toes. Move the tongue around the mouth. Take a swallow if you like. Become aware of your breath, that cool air as you breathe in and that warmer air as you breathe out. And if you're lying on the floor, bend the knees one at a time, bringing your feet onto the mat. Roll yourself over to one side. And mindfully bring yourself up to sit. Bring the palms of the hands together at the heart center in Namaste Mudra. Gently pressing the outer thumbs into the sternum, the area there which is called the Sea of Tranquility. And taking with you that sense of inner peace and inner calm that our practice offers us. Gently opening the eyes. Namaste.